Hey everyone, welcome to my garden. And today we're going to be harvesting some lettuce. We got 3 different kinds of lettuce plants over here. We have some mixed green, some butter crunch, as well as some Lola Rosa, and a little Swiss chard plant right here. Now, these are all grown in a hydroponic Kratky system. As you see here in front of you, it's just a little glass mason jar. This is a quart-sized mason jar with a 3-inch net cup inside. And I used rock wool to hold the seed in, as well as clay pebbles to hold it in place and to hold the plant in place, and to let to prevent algae growth. And as you see here, the roots are nice, healthy, white, beautiful color, as you see in front of you. And I actually left these jars unpainted. I left them clear just as an experiment. These have been growing for about a month now, and they're all types of different sizes. Some got to be nice, big, broad. Some stayed thin and long. So I have some long leaves, I have some wide leaves, some broad leaves, and nice little array of different. But nonetheless, it's time to harvest this plant and see what we get out of it. Now, being that this was my first time growing these plants in a clear glass, completely clear, without any paint like I normally do when I paint them dark to not allow algae growth, even though the roots don't show signs of discoloring and they seem to be nice and healthy, normally by this stage of the plant growth, if you see here, look at this lettuce plant here, and then look at this lettuce plant here. Now these are the exact same plant. They were planted at the same time. The only difference was the positioning of the plants, and as well as the color of the jar, is different. So normally I paint them a really dark matte color that doesn't allow light to penetrate. It keeps the roots really healthy, I think. And I think that the plants didn't really grow to their full potential this time because it had too much light exposure on the roots, and that does affect how healthy and big the plants get. So let's harvest some lettuce and see what we get from this plant. Now, you always want to have clean hands when you're doing this, or for a sharp pair of scissors. It's gonna be a little hard doing it with scissors, so I actually like doing it with my hand always. I get right to the bottom and just snip it right off. Now, you always wanna, when you're harvesting lettuce, you always want to take from the outside. You don't want to go inside. You always want to leave a few leaves on the inside. This way the plant will keep on growing. Look at the size of this nice leaf. Basically the size of my hand. And that's not bad. There's only just a few leaves right there. So we're just going to take a few more. And look, you could even see my fingers are like getting nice and wet. This plant is very healthy. Listen to that crunch. I think that's beautiful. That's a nice, healthy, fresh sound. So we're gonna leave it just about like that. Maybe even take this one off here. You always want to leave a couple of leaves. This way the plant is able to start regrowing. And in about a week to a week and a half, this plant should look back like this guy here.